There's always big news coming from outer space. Scientists and researchers are studying Mars extensively, discovering new types of supernovas, and finding neutron stars and black hole pairings. But for the rest of us humans, there isn't anything quite as exciting as the possibility of life on other planets. So far, we haven't heard of any confirmed alien sightings on another planet. But there may actually be signs of life near Saturn. Yup, the favorite planet of many children because of its rings, obviously. Could have some microbes on one of its many moons. Hey everyone, welcome to Space Scientists. In today's video, we are going to talk about the signs of life detected on Saturn's moon, and why scientists are so sure about it. So if you want to know more about it, then stay with us until the end of the video. And before we start the video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. The icy crust enveloping Saturn's moon Enceladus has long fascinated astronomers. Evidence collected by NASA and the European Space Agency's Cassini-Huygens spacecraft suggests that the shell could be hiding a massive subsurface ocean made up of briny waters underneath it, which tantalizingly could potentially harbor life. Enceladus doesn't seem like a prime place for microscopic life, given its icy outer surface. However, just beyond that layer is an ocean-like slush with a sea floor with hydrothermal vents. That watery subsurface sometimes breaks through its cold shell in water plumes, similar to a geyser erupting on Earth. Further evidence comes from NASA's Cassini space probe, which has studied the ringed planet and its moons to discover carbon dioxide and dihydrogen too. So, what does this mean? It's likely that microbes might be hanging out down there. Of course, this isn't a full-stop conclusion, which Regis Freer, co-lead author of this study, explains in the research that's published in Nature Astronomy. According to a new study by a team from the University of Arizona and Paris Sciences and Letters University, published in journal Nature Astronomy recently, Cassini's observations that found Enceladus is expelling plumes of methane gas suggest that the moon's subsurface oceans may be habitable to Earth-like microorganisms. We wanted to know, could Earth-like microbes that eat the dihydrogen and produce methane explain the surprisingly large amounts of methane detected by Cassini? Asks Regis Freer, an associate professor at the University of Arizona and a lead author of the study, in a statement. But figuring out the answer for sure is far from easy. Searching for such microbes, known as methanogens, at Enceladus's sea floor would require extremely challenging deep dive missions that are not in sight for several decades, he added. If we look back in time a little, then in 2005, NASA's Cassini-Saturn orbiter discovered geysers blasting particles of water ice into space from tiger stripe fractures near Enceladus's south pole. That material, which forms a plume that feeds Saturn's E-ring, which is the planet's second outermost ring, is thought to come from a huge ocean of liquid water that sloshes beneath the moon's icy shell. And there's more than just water ice in the plumes. During numerous close flybys of the 313-mile-wide Enceladus, Cassini spotted many other compounds as well. For example, dihydrogen and a variety of carbon-containing organic compounds, including methane. The dihydrogen and methane are particularly intriguing to astrobiologists. The dihydrogen, or also known as H2, is likely being produced by the interaction of rock and hot water on Enceladus's sea floor, scientists have said, suggesting that the moon has deep-sea hydrothermal vents, the same type of environment that may have been life's cradle here on Earth. In addition, H2 provides energy for some Earth microbes that produce methane from carbon dioxide in a process called methanogenesis. Something similar could be happening on Enceladus, especially given that Cassini also spotted carbon dioxide and a surprising bounty of methane in the moon's plume. Therefore, the team constructed mathematical models to see if methogenesis could account for the data collected by Cassini. According to their conclusion, microbial hydrothermal vent activity, or processes that could involve extraterrestrial microorganisms, could explain the methane detected by Cassini. The authors then ran the model to see whether a given set of chemical conditions, such as the dihydrogen concentration in the hydrothermal fluid and temperature, would provide a suitable environment for those microbes to grow. They also looked at what effect a hypothetical microbe population would have on its environment. For example, on the escape rates of dihydrogen and methane in the plume. Comparing this with Earth, on Earth, hydrothermal activity is caused by cold seawater dipping into the ocean floor, where it gets warmed up by local sources of heat like magma. This water then gets expelled out of the vents in the ocean floor, a process that drips methane into the water over time. Most of this methane is released by microorganisms that use the heat as a source of energy, turning carbon dioxide into methane. According to their computer simulations, the researchers found that similar conditions could exist on Enceladus. In summary, not only could we evaluate whether Cassini's observations are compatible with an environment habitable for life, but we could also make quantitative predictions about observations to be expected should methagenesis actually occur at Enceladus's sea floor. Ferrier said in a statement, "Organic molecules are resistant to collisions," says Mathis. An orbit around Saturn travels at 3 km per hour through Enceladus. It will rotate more slowly around the satellite, 200 meters a second, which will simplify the sample. So, no mission to Enceladus has been planned yet, but Mathis and his team hope their investigation will lead to its planning. Enceladus gives us a great opportunity because it gives us samples automatically, he says. While the research doesn't confirm that life exists on Enceladus, it does reveal that microbes are one possible explanation for the high amounts of methane. However, further research will be needed in order to determine whether there is in fact life on Saturn's moon. Back on Earth, the Pentagon has released its unclassified report on UFO sightings. Based on 144 reports of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAP, the document found no clear indications that there is any non-terrestrial explanation for the aircrafts, but also didn't rule it out. So, it's exciting new research that goes to show how little we know about Saturn's icy moons, despite Cassini's extensive legacy. Perhaps one day, another mission will even get a first-hand look. Finding life on another planet is becoming increasingly popular as advancements in technology is being made. And now that we have the most powerful telescope, James Webb, launched in space, we finally have the chance to make it a reality. Who knows, there may be an entire new colonization, or aliens as a matter of fact, waiting to be found. And if humans are able to do that, then it will be a huge turning point in space exploration. And this is it for today. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share your views with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos about space. And thank you for watching.